Well, greetings to you all. Glad that you all are on today, and those of you who are watching the recording, thank you so much for tuning in later today. This is our going live right now. Here it is, about 8:20 or so, 8:23 it looks like, and good to be on today. We'll give everybody just maybe a second or two to get on. Those who are able to. We are, for those of you who normally watch live and maybe are missing this. So we are on just a little bit earlier than normal. Hopefully, it doesn't throw off your day too terribly bad. We are in Proverbs chapter 13. Let me remind you about a few things. Don't forget church this coming Sunday. Love to see you there with Sunday school 9:45, our morning service at 10:30. And always good to be in the house of the Lord. I hope that you can be here for that. Hey, if you're not local, be sure and be in a gospel preaching church this coming Sunday and be there for the services there. You got to have that. Listen, got to have that fellowship. You got to have that time where you worship the Lord and that you're challenged from the Bible as well. Got to have that. And we're not to be forsaking the assembling of ourselves together. So be sure, be in church. Now, Proverbs chapter 13, we got a couple of verses we're going to be looking at today. And so let's look down at verse number 10. That's where we're going to begin. Proverbs 13 and verse number 10. The Bible says this, it says, only by pride cometh contention, but the well-advised is wisdom. One of the major sources of strife in this life, one of the major causes of contention is pride. And it's because we think that, and maybe many times we are, but we think that we're always right. We think that our way is always the best. And so strife and contention follows oftentimes because of that pride. And here's the reality of it. We don't always know what's best. Our way is not always best, but that pride creeps in, and because we're unwilling to humble ourselves and oftentimes submit ourselves to somebody, we have that contention. And what you want to live a life that is not necessarily, I'd like to say free from contention, but that's not reality. You like to live your life with as little strife as possible. Simply humble yourself. I'm not saying that you're a doormat that people just walk on and walk over, okay? I'm not saying that. But being humble, being willing to serve is so important to living that life that is relatively free of strife and contention. We find also wisdom. Hey, don't get too full of yourself to where you don't get advice, to where you don't seek counsel for different life situations. Be well advised. Study up on a subject or a thing or whatever it is that you're going to embark upon. You need to study up on it, get some counsel, get some wisdom. Man, I enjoyed, when my dad was alive. I would give him a call. Hey, Dad. Hey, I'm going through this in my life. What do you think? Hey, Dad. What do you think I should do about this area of my life? And I enjoyed that. And there was great safety and comfort in being able to bounce ideas off of my dad. And so you've got to have people in your life that you can do that with, that you can bounce things off of, that you can run things by them. So that, so that minimizes the poor decisions and mistakes that